Miss Laura from Madison Public Library, and today we will be making our spooky trees craft. So if you haven't already, you can head over to the library to pick up your craft kit. And with your craft kit, you'll have the craft instructions. And then you'll have 7 chocolate Twizzlers, a whole bunch of pieces of candy corn, a couple of candy pumpkins, 2 graham crackers, some chocolate frosting. The ones in the kit are from Duncan Hines, and then you'll have 7 pieces of thin silver wire and 1 smaller piece of thicker black wire. So what you'll need from home is a kid-safe knife to spread on the chocolate frosting. Some scissors are optional if you want to trim the trees. Your kit will also include a paper plate that you can use as the base for it, but what I'm going to do is use this little square of styrofoam that I cut out, and that'll make a great base for the spooky yard. So if you have any cardboard or styrofoam, or you can use the paper plate, you can cut out a square of it to stick your graham crackers on. And I also wanted to mention that I included a list of all the ingredients included in all of the food products for this craft. Just in case anyone has any allergies, just make sure you look at that before doing the craft and handling the candy and everything. And also I did use gloves when I was putting all the candy into bags and putting the kits together. So if you want to eat some of the candy, then you can go ahead. I didn't touch them. And now it's time to jump on in and get started. So now, the first step is to take our chocolate frosting, have that here, and then we're just going to spread a thin layer of it onto whatever base you have. So I'll just spread it onto this styrofoam here. Okay, and once you've done that, you can stick your graham crackers onto it. And so it should look like this. You just have to make sure the graham crackers are lined up. And then you just do another layer of the chocolate frosting on top of the graham crackers. Okay, so once you're done with that, it'll look like this. And now the next step is to take our pieces of candy corn, and we're going to create a fence around the perimeter of our spooky yard. And once you're done, it will look like this, and you'll have a cute little spooky yard. So now you can set this aside, just put it over here, and then that will start to dry. And in the meantime, we can make our trees. So you have to gather your wires, your silver ones and the black one, and then take your Twizzlers, and you'll notice that one end has been cut so that you can see the little hole in there. And you're going to take your first piece of wire, and you're just going to thread it through that hole in there until it goes through the whole Twizzler. So just take your time doing this, and if it doesn't go all the way up to the top, that's okay too. And then just go ahead and do that with each of your Twizzlers. Okay, so that was trickier than I thought it would be, but I think I got enough of the wire into each Twizzler, and I'll probably be trimming some of them anyway. So you'll just have to use your scissors to trim the wire so that it's not sticking out of each Twizzler. So once you trim up all the wire, you can just stack them down and make sure that they're all even on one side. And then we're just going to take our black wire and put it underneath, and it'll be about 1/3 of the way up. And you're just going to twist it around the Twizzlers as tight as you can. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to hold them in place. So just wrap it around, and you can twist it if you want for it to be a little more secure. And now you can take the bottoms and bend them out. This forms the roots of the tree. And it'll look something like this. So as you can see, this will not fit in my little spooky yard, so I will have to trim up the bottoms of the Twizzlers. And if you want, you can put the black wire down a little lower so that you have bigger, taller branches. Okay, so now you just go ahead and bend out your tree branches in any way that you want. You can make it look as whimsical or creepy as you can. And this craft reminds me of the Whomping Willow a little bit in Harry Potter, just without the leaves. You can even trim up some of them so that the branches are shorter. But I'm happy with this, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick it into the center of my spooky yard. And it will stick right onto the chocolate frosting, and it looks really cute. And you can always go ahead and adjust it however you want. Now the final step is to take your little pumpkins and stick them around the yard. And you can also add whatever else you want to it. If you find some sort of little mini ghost candy, or you can even make a little headstone out of cardboard that says RIP and stick that in there, and then it would turn into a haunted graveyard. But this is the final product. It's really cute. And so once you create it, of course, if you're going to eat anything, you can, but just watch out. You have to make sure before you taste the Twizzlers, please take the wire out. And also the frosting will dry over time, and it'll probably last for a couple weeks as a decoration until you either eat all the candy or you have to throw it out. So I hope you had fun putting together this craft. I thought it was perfect for Halloween. And thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you again really soon for another one. Bye!